We're doing this mini series called Mar Ed, and as you can tell, my wife is pretty modest, right? But she is incredible. And today we are diving into a big chapter of our marriage, the years that I've spent the last decade constantly traveling for work, and what that has looked like for our family, what it did to us in our marriage, and the sacrifices that she has carried without ever complaining, at least not vocally, even though she has every right to.
Every right? Okay, let's do it then. Let's start.
All right, so there was no sarcasm in your response.
Gotta keep it interesting.
Yeah, well, where do we start? Like, let's start with, let's set the stage for, the years that I traveled, okay? And again, I'm in marketing. My wife is an educator, Shannon, right?
Yes, educator.
And but for years, and I mean years, last decade, my career has required me to travel. A lot of trade shows and just different types of travel. But coincidentally, I never really worked in the same city as my corporate headquarters. So that was always wild. So it was, sometimes I would travel for a day or two, mostly for a week. And I lived out of a suitcase, right?
Yeah, I feel like you would just kind of come home long enough for the suitcase to kind of be half unpacked and then repacked again.
And during that season of, our life looked normal from the outside, anyone looking in, but inside our home, you were doing 2 full-time jobs, right? You had your career, and you were basically running this entire household.
Like, we had kids, and you're tired, but you love your kids, so you have to make all the things work. You have to make schedules and lunches and doctor's appointments and daycare drop-offs and sports and bedtimes and groceries and whatever, everything else. And then after the kids went to sleep, I would just kind of sit there and say, okay, I can kind of breathe now for a minute, and then somebody would wake up.